Oh, Saints Row, one of my most favorite series of all times when it comes to open world gaming. Why I love Saints Row is simple. It's over the top, it's funny, it's amazing, it has been taking a lot of time of my pastime activities, and it's full of activities that you can enjoy as well, where you can have fun in an open world city by killing a hooker, by hosting a party with the janky thingy, by doing a lot of stuff over the top, and it also has multiplayer, which is pretty much dead now, damn, and co-op, which is, it's okay. So what I'm going to talk today about, it's simply the rise and fall of the Saints Row series. Enjoy. Now I don't know if you guys knew, but Saints Row was going to be called Bling Bling at first when it was in the development, but thank god they changed the idea and wrote it to be Saints Row, not Bling Bling, because Bling Bling just sounded not neat at all. So yeah, we got Saints Row 1 in 2006 and it was a great experience, full of memorable moments, but it was kindly taken over by the people as being called the GTA copy, which I believe it is not. And well, the story has been amazing, the character was mute, he didn't talk at all, where there were a little parts where you could speak, like at the end of the game or when Johnny is in the elevator. But yeah, overall, Saints Row 1 was a great experience for any gamer. It was a fun open world title with a lot of interesting ideas and stuff that has been put together into creating this amazing masterpiece of game called Saints Row 1. And this is when Volition was starting to get a little bit up top when it came to open world crime simulator titles. Now, in 2008 we got Saints Row 2 and this is where everything gets crazy. Better than the first game, simply over the top as well, but funnier, with a lot of more catchy moments. And of course this time your character could talk. Now I left away that in Saints Row 1 you can customize your character over the top, but I left it here with Saints Row 2 because they have the same path with their clothing, tattoos and everything. It's simply amazing to see how you can bling bling if you get what I'm saying, your character to the max, making him look however you want to. And this time you can also make a female in Saints Row 2, so that was pretty neat as well. Now Saints Row 2 is one of my favorite open titles of any time because it's simply a masterpiece of a game. Believe me, you can do anything you want. After you finish the game, you have plenty more activities to take care of. You have a lot of stuff to do outside the world. It's full of Easter eggs, and of course can't forget the monumentally amazing islands that you can find in the game, which is a very scary experience if you do it the first time, but it's still a nice adventure to the wildlands of the water to find new stuff, to activities, and that freaking big bunny. Yeah, it's full of Easter eggs and it's just an amazing title. So yes, Volition here, they were on peak and it was simply their best open world title at this moment by having sold over 3 million copies. But of course, everything had to change in 2011 when Saints Row the 3rd got released. Now this game sold 6 million copies, believe it, better than Saints Row 2, but of course the marketing was on point with Saints Row the 3rd, it was better than in Saints Row 1 or 2, the marketing was over the top and amazing, they even featured Sasha Grey. Then they featured Sasha Grey.
Do you know how many goddamn pennies you'd have to save up to buy even the lowest end luxury sedan?
You ready for this?
Also, she's a voice of Viola, I believe, so I'm not so sure if it was the voice of Viola, but she also voiced a character in Saints Row the 3rd. Yeah, Sasha Grey. So good for Evolution, you really like porn stars, because also we have a DLC in Saints Row 2 with a porn star if you didn't know already. So yeah, Saints Row, it's a pretty neat series. So yeah, Saints Row the 3rd was considered a downgrade actually, and this is where the stuff gets to go down. It was considered a downgrade because the layer content wasn't there anymore, the story was a lot shorter than in Saints Row 1 or 2, and well, it was pretty much, you had stuff to do, activities and all, but after you complete the game 100%, there is nothing else you can do. You're just bored in the city. Of course, co-op it's a thing and it works, and you will never get bored of the co-op in Saints Row. But this time the story was so short because I don't know why, but the story was so short and not memorable. The story was kind of forgettable actually, and the gangs were not as good as in Season 1 and 2 with like the Ronin and the Brotherhood and all that gangs, you know, the Rollers, the West Side Rollers. Those were some amazing gangs. Yeah, this is you can't compare the gangs from Saints 1 and 2 with those from Saints Row the 3rd because they are just whack compared to the first in the series, and this was also considered a downgrade. So yeah, this is when Volition started to go down actually, because well, the game was not as good as it was believed to be via the promotion material that they have released for the game. But Volition were going to make us feel better again with Saints Row the 4th, right? And this is when everything got fucked up. Aliens were involved, believe it or not. Aliens in a video game, yeah, it's not something wow, but in a Saints Row video game, aliens with a story only focused on aliens, it's kinda stupid with the simulation and all that. I can't stress this enough, but playing Saints Row the 4 was a great experience. I liked the story, the gameplay was okay, but it wasn't fitting for a Saints Row series, so this is why the stuff had to go down with Saints Row the 4th. And actually, this was not the last time we hear from Volition regarding a Saints Row title. We also got Saints Row Get Out of Hell, which was again a nice gameplay and all that, but you can't call it a Saints Row title because well, it's funny and memorable actually with those games, but with the story and the missions of those games. But it's kind of letting down for the old school fans, you know, and for the people who got epic vibes from Saints Row 1 and 2 and some from the 3rd. But the involvement of aliens is something that really messed up the timeline and the series, and with the art exploding, everything is just fucked up and you can't remember everything that happened. It's just a mind fucking sting with the series when they decide to involve aliens and 10 demons, yeah. So you got aliens and demons, it was just not good for the series, and this is why the fall of Saints Row has been in some time. I mean, we still wait for next Saints Row title, which we believe that might be leaked at the Gamescom of this year, so high hopes for that. But sadly, we got a tweet from Deep Silver saying that Metro is going to be at Gamescom, so we don't know if there will be Saints Row at Gamescom. So yes, this is the rise and the fall of the Saints Row series, explained to you by me, Aaron. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like on it, and I'll see you on my other videos. Follow me on IG and Twitter, links are in the description. Also like the page on Facebook, I might do giveaways sometime. And yeah, have a good one, fams.
Them trees, but Mr. Clutch, these Romanian trees for the system's Dutch. Whoa, liquor is finest, your highness, German president, your highness. Wait, I'm here to slay the demons that harness, tarnus. Join us, the time is upon us. Fuck the game, just hold my PS5. I do it for my soul, so with the BS5. Me and rap, dangerous liaison. The whole game is off, use me as on.